You're like, well, what's going on here, MakeUp Mobster? Well, you're going to see I put this little video together last night. And again, I'm going to bring you guys back a little trip down memory lane now. Back in August of 2011, something happened to me and my family, right? And I left YouTube that day for like 4 months. I was just, fuck this place, I'm not dealing with this shit. And you guys all know what I'm talking about, right? When this happened, I just left. I didn't come back here. I didn't share details with anybody. And so you guys will get the picture what I'm talking about once you see this video. So just pay attention to the dates. I'll stop and do commentary, even though most of these videos are like not even on, you know, on here anymore. Nobody can really strike me, but we're gonna start off here. This was Wendy's live from 2021, August 11th. Okay, so this is 2 days after I fucking left the internet. So let's go.
Odd. That's it. You want to be net? You want me to call on you, Starlight? I'll be happy to call on you.
Wow.
I mean, fuck, I'm getting blamed for it anyway.
You hear that?
Might as well.
So Laura was getting the blame, and rightfully so, okay, for this. Yeah, August 11th, 2021. Did I say that backwards? My bad. August 11th, 2021. This is 2 days after I left the internet. A few years ago, for like 4 months.
Live up to the piece of shit you guys want me to be.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree, Wendy.
But no, I did not call CPS on fucking anybody. So try again.
Okay? The two people that I spoke to yesterday, I know for a fucking fact that they were longtime friends of Laura's. Longtime friends of Laura's, okay? So they're not fucking making this shit up. So this is from, they just found out about it. I just want to put that out there. I crossed out their names. I crossed out everybody's names because you know how Laura rolls. You know how her group rolls, okay? She's going to go after people. She's going to fucking try to fuck with people, dox them, and go after them. Laura, I'm telling you right now, you go after any of these fucking people. You so much as fucking contact them. I know your ass is coming up here in 2 weeks. And if you want to be in fucking handcuffs when you come up here, I would leave these fucking people alone. If I was you. Okay? Because I know where your fucking friend lives. Your friend Katie. And I know where you're fucking going. I got a lot of friends that are cops out here, Laura. Unlike you. You think you're going to call your brother who's a city cop, who's a retired city cop? Guess what? He ain't going to do shit out here. So this is from September 28th of this year. Now, these people have been trying to hint to me that Laura was doing this. And this is from, I think it's from a Facebook chat that they had. Laura in her Facebook chat is always getting her in trouble. So this is Laura messaging the other person. And Laura, I'm telling you, you better leave these fucking people alone, girl. Leave them the fuck alone. Oh, yeah, she'll be busy spitting on graves. That's right. So this is Laura. Is this a fucking joke? And she posts a screenshot from her live. And I remember this live. I remember this fucking live where she was playing this panda thing. And the person who was friends with her writes in her chat, I'm not insecure at all, bitch, but I'm also not a CPS caller either, bitch. You should have shut your damn mouth. Laura writes back, is she really fucking doing this? I have said nothing about her. And that is so Laura. That's so her fucking, you know, lingo right there, right?
That wasn't me. I said stuff about her. But no, I never said she was drunk driving. So it was shady. I'm the first to admit it. I'm not going to sit here and deny something that I did, because I did do it. 3 years ago, yeah, I called CPS on her because I couldn't get her to shut the fuck up. And I knew that if her husband was involved, he would make her shut the fuck up. But it hasn't stopped her, has it? 3 fucking years later, she still talks about me every motherfucking day. So going back to my original thought, my original explanation, I could sit here like everyone else and make excuses for what I did 3 years ago. I'm not going to make excuses for it. I'm going to tell you straight up. Yes, I did it. Yes, I called on her. Oh, I don't even remember, cats. It's been a long fucking time. But I never said anything about drunk driving. That I didn't do. It was in the heat of a moment. Yarn. It was in the heat of a moment. I was extremely aggravated. I was extremely upset, and it happened in the heat of the moment. I was trying to get her to shut the fuck up about me. This went back 3 years ago. 3 years ago. That's what you think, Tara. That's okay. You don't have to give me a chance, Tara. Bye-bye. I'll see you to the door myself. Bye-bye. And again, if people want to unsubscribe, unmember because of something I did 3 years ago, you go right ahead. I'm okay with it. I really am okay with it. Again, cats, it was in the heat of the moment. I was pissed off, and nobody knows how they feel until you're in the situation. Because everyone that knows me knows, it was 3 years ago. And like I said, unfriend me. I'm okay with it. I really am. It's something I did 3 years ago. If you don't think I'll rebuild, believe me, I'll rebuild. Maybe I'll get rid of all the fucking trash in here so I never have to deal with someone like this again. But you want to hold me to the flame for something I did 3 years ago? Hey, that's on you. Like I said, I could have came up here and lied and denied. Nope, I came up here and I owned my shit. Plain and simple. But I see why people do lie to the end. I see why people lie and lie and lie and lie because of people like you. That's why people lie and lie and lie and lie. Don, I don't remember. It was 3 years ago. But Yaron, it's how I feel. Like I said, I came up here, I admitted what I did, and I moved on. That's it. And Ishka, I could have said they were fake. Believe me, this community lies a lot. Thank you, Placidius. Isn't it crazy? Now all of a sudden, everybody is just so righteous. Everyone is just so perfect. They've never done anything. Sit down. I did not try to harm a little child at all. I don't even think I mentioned the child. Right, Allie? That's exactly right. Again, I'm going to say it, Wendy. I don't remember. It was 3 years ago. I have no idea what I said. But it was nothing about the child. It was about her. Cats, I'm not going to jail.
In time, you have to understand that your words is what leads to these things happening against people, because there's just some shit you can't say without evidence and proof. You can't go around accusing people of things and saying there's red flags in that household abuse. No, because there's people out there that'll hear you say that and be like, oh, I believe her, and then pick up the phone and call. With no proof, with no evidence. And then you got the caseworkers that have to do their fucking job and they have to follow policy. You know how I know that? Because I had to fucking deal with that shit. I had to go through it. I had to look at a caseworker in the face. Like, you know how disgusting you got to be where you get your ass kicked on YouTube so you do that to a fucking like, no. There was no proof or evidence or nothing. She did it because she was mad. Because she was upset. Because she lost on fucking YouTube. Do you know do you know how disgusting you got to be where you get your ass kicked on YouTube so you do that to a fucking child? Now, I'm not saying that Nicolina purposely spreads these messages to get people to call CPS, because obviously there isn't a smoking gun of evidence to say that. But what I am saying is I think you have a duty as a human being and as a mother that has the love for her child like other parents do. At this point in time, you have to understand that your words is what leads to these things happening against people, because there's just some shit you can't say without evidence and proof. You can't go around accusing people of things and saying there's red flags in that household abuse. No. Because there's people out there that'll hear you say that and be like, oh, I believe her. And then pick up the phone and call. With no proof. With no evidence. And then you got the caseworkers that have to do their fucking job. And they have to follow policy. You know how I know that? Because I had to fucking deal with that shit. I had to go through it. I had to look at a caseworker in the face while she told me there was nothing I could do to stop the process. The train was fucking moving and there was nothing I could do to fucking stop it. And I said, you checked her out in her crib. You spoke to my fucking kids. The officer here is even vouching for me. Why do we have to take her to the hospital or any medical facility that does these things to get her fucking checked? And her response was, well, first off, you can't go. And Nicole has to be the one to take her because since you're the one that was put on the paperwork, you're not allowed to be there. Damn. But then she said, it's policy. It's policy to put a 2-year-old through a rape kit because someone was upset on the fucking internet. It's policy. My daughter was sexually assaulted because of policy. Because someone picked up the phone mad. And it was policy. See, I don't want to hear excuses anymore on this fucking subject when it comes to fucking kids. Leave the fucking kids out of it. So you can do whatever you want to me, but you know why people go after fucking kids? They go after kids because they can't do shit to me. They go after kids when they realize they can't get to the parent. When you got to go after the kids, you've already fucking lost. You've already lost. So you can't say these things. Because as a mother, you should know that that's very bad to do when it comes to this shit. Because next thing you know, someone's knocking on your fucking door. So you can't say these things. Because as a mother, you should know that that's very bad to do when it comes to this shit, because next thing you know, someone's knocking on your fucking door, disrupting your household, disrupting your family, traumatizing your kids. Thank God my daughter can't remember what happened. Thank God.